Danny, your thoughts on the performance today?
Thoughts performance I thought was okay. You know, I think it's the only game this season where I haven't stood in front of you and gone, oh, that was good, that was fantastic from minute 1 to minute 95, 96. 3 points are better than one and one's better than none, you know, and to get promotion, we'd all like nights like the other night where the football's scintillating, you know, and everyone's on their game. Today, I think to a man, everyone's a little bit off their game. The effort levels were there. Disappointing the goals we conceded, especially the second one from a corner, and then with 5 minutes to go, I always say, we look at the lads going, what you got? A little bit of fortune, and then Jez puts it in the back of the net, and then with the last 5 or 6 minutes of added time, you're thinking, okay, now we don't leave with none. You know, we don't give away a silly free kick or a corner, or give the ref to give another poor decision against us, and then they score from that. So ultimately, a great point considering with not long to go, we had the defeat on our hands. But if Gaffer said there, if we leave it here, that's a great performance, which the lads are, by the way. You know, they know that we've got a point here, but we were very close to losing the game, and fair play to Yeovil.
Yeah, can you put anything down to the scrappy performance today?
No, I think you can sometimes say the old saying, oh, you're due a bad performance, and that's sometimes a bit of a cop-out, but I think when you've had this level of consistency, a standard of performance that we've had, you have to go, all right, the boys are due an off day, and what you've got to make sure of, and we'll have other off days, by the way, this season, we've got to make sure that when we do have an off day, you get something. All those fans are coming back, probably with the less of excitement and buzz that they had when they left the stadium on Tuesday, but they're certainly leaving better feeling than if we'd left with 0 points, and they look on their phones and we're still top of the league.
Was it a case of Yeovil not allowing you to play today?
I think we've got to give them a lot of credit, definitely. They had 2 up front who run their socks off. Yes, it was a mistake from our point for the lad to get in and score the first, but he didn't stop running, nor did the other lad. I thought they had a game plan, they stuck to it. And like I always say, it's not going to be hardly any games this season where we leave going, well, that was easy. And they didn't part of the fight. Yeovil had a right go, you know, and if you're their manager with 5 minutes to go, you're thinking, that's it, let's just sit it out and get the 3 points against the league leaders. But this group of players, however you do it, they don't throw the towel in, and I think we showed a resilience in a different kind of way today. It was a bit ugly, a bit unattractive to watch, but ultimately we're still top of the league.
Does that show character in your side? Is this what, you know, the side to the game, the side to the side to the side that you're looking for?
Yeah, I don't think we're looking for it. I think it's been there all along. I think what's happened up until now is that you've had the real attractive football to go alongside it. Today that was sadly missing, but it wasn't through the lack of effort. It wasn't through lads not fancying the challenge. It wasn't lads turn up here thinking, we'll just turn up and beat Yeovil. Could be further from it, but sometimes things just don't go to plan. And when they don't go to plan, you just got to keep things on track as best you can without it being an absolute disaster. To lose today wouldn't have been a disaster. It would have been extremely disappointing. To draw is, in hindsight, a decent point.
Big shout for handball. What was your thinking on that?
It's very soon after game. I haven't seen much back. I think we're quite disappointed that, you know, as always, our centre forwards didn't really get looked after, and they're allowed to get fouled. And I think if you look, I haven't looked at some, might be way off with this, but I think the fouls and the free kicks that Yeovil got far outnumbered us. But listen, that's not taking anything away from Yeovil. I thought they gave us a real tough game, and we leave with a point. Not over the moon, but reasonably happy.
Jim Grimes got his first goal of the season. Jesuke Boomon as a sub, impact sub, got his first goal of the season. It's 11 different scorers now this season. That's something the manager wants from his side.
I don't think, you know, listen, if one player had scored all our goals, you'd go along with it. It's the league table, really, in the day, and the consistent performances that we give. Grimes, it's great for him to score. I think even though, obviously, the corner count we had and set pieces of effort wasn't great, when we do get it, we've got to make sure, you know, however way we do it, that we try and capitalise on that. And, you know, the first goal comes from a wide free kick, and we get in for a kick in. The corner, obviously, with a little bit of fortune, drops to Jez and we score. So I think that's a positive today. Disappointment, obviously, we concede from a corner, and that ultimately could have been the goal that cost us a point. But the boys kept going and worked hard for that point in the end.
No Chimanga again in the squad. Is he sort of being kept out by the fact that the side are playing well?
No, I think he's got a few more checks he's got to get on his ankle before he gets back into it properly. You know, and despite the fact he's had those minutes off the bench, you know, he still probably isn't up to scratch as the other lad. So I'm thinking hopefully Thursday. I said Wednesday or Thursday this week. I think probably more like mid Wednesday, Thursday next week, he'll be back involved with us properly.
And how close are Asante and Dobra to coming back?
I think Dobbs is closer than Quasi. Dobbs, obviously, for the funeral Monday, the lads won't be in, but I think Tuesday Dobbs will be back training, and Quasi hopefully towards the end of the week.
Last word on the fans, 360 odd have made the journey today. I mean, it's a good old trek down here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, sometimes as coaches and players, when you walk up on the pitch for the warm-up, you expect some games like this or Torquay to be like a handful of diehards that have made the journey. But the thing with Chesterfield, we haven't just got a few diehards, we've got lots of diehards. So, yeah, I'm glad for them that they can get back up the motorway back to Chesterfield with something. Up the 3 points and another classic performance, but it wasn't to be, and one is better than none.
They're still top of the table though.
Yeah, people have seen that. I think Dorking had done Notts County 3-1 with 2 late goals. There's so many twists and turns to come. When at the end of the season, whoever wins this league, and hopefully it's us, looks back at all the games, you won't analyse every game and performance. You'll remember the certain nights like Southend at home and Wrexham at home, but ultimately it's about the points and having more than the team in second.